Yeah, the world is mine for the taking. Come on, y'all, now watch me take it. All these other niggas straight faking. The rest of these niggas straight hating. Yeah, the world is mine for the taking. Come on, y'all, now watch me take it. I'ma get the green, watch me rake it. Only thing I love is a bacon.
Moving steadily, whipping Chevy, grooving off this smooth little medley. Two bad bitches, both of them ebony. Pin too slick, I float on everything. Heisman post, grimy hoes. Ain't a whole lot of niggas I call bros. I done seen God open so many doors that I call closed. I can't vote. He I know gave all, so all to the I.O. Seeds I grow, so high I hear fee fi fo. But I slay giant, slingshot Yahweh, keep me humble. Thorn inside, we slide despite these storms. Defy the odds, we guys cheering, clapping every time we come. Curing all disease, all of these demons die. When I speak the light, release the mic. My father's fault. Nigga, how can I not recite? I preach the mic, my church, the universe, my congregation. Known to some, the chosen one, to hide amongst the constellations. Calm and waiting, numb to the conversation. Creme de la creme, top shelf, I can run with Jay, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Drake, Cole, and K. And I ain't saying I'm the greatest, I'm just saying we same shit. If everybody A, well, I ain't gotta be Kane. You ain't gotta fuck with me, but you ain't gotta be lame. If you seeing Clarence on the know it gotta be flames. Gotta be game, gotta be some quality dang. Need to holler, I'm the dollar that just gotta be made. Yeah, real nigga, I ain't gotta be fake. Benefits are not giving what colostomies take. Been a prince, now I'm coming for the crown, folks. And y'all better pray I keep singing, cause if I start flowing, every one of y'all will drown, ho. Yeah, y'all better pray I keep singing, cause if I start flowing, every one of y'all will drown, ho. Mind is like a beam of light, I came to life to let the people know. The key to life, you need a life to be the life that's living from your soul. You can't be like what we was like, what he was like, can't let anybody bro. It's only right that you live life how you live life, cause don't nobody know. They don't know, they don't know, no, they don't know, no, they don't know, 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 no, they don't know, they don't know, no, they don't know, no, they don't know.
I've been telling y'all from episode 1, Mecca does not like Bell. I don't know. I've been chilling, been singing for 3 weeks about this. I don't know if we can tell y'all anymore that it's just that simple.
What's happening, everybody? We back up in this motherfucker. Shout out It Takes Two show. Last time I looked, I got my phone right here. They are not yet at 15,000 subscribers. I don't know how that's possible. We have an overlapping audience, so I know a lot of y'all already follow It Takes Two. But if you do not yet follow It Takes Two show, don't click off. But if you're on your laptop, pick up your phone. If you're on your phone, open your laptop. If you're watching on TV, pick which one. Go to It Takes Two show and subscribe, man. Go ahead and subscribe. They need to be at 15,000 at least halfway through this live. You know what I'm saying? Part of our mission tonight is to get at It Takes Two to 15,000. Shout out to my audience because we hit 6,000. Appreciate every one of y'all. We're over 6K now. The goal is 100,000. That's for me and It Takes Two. We trying to get to 100,000. I know they gonna probably say like 20,000 after they get 15, but they really want 100, and so do I. So everybody just follow both of us. Follow Sean too. This nigga wants some people too. My bad. Hey, Sean is here. Also shout out to Nay. Obviously she's not with us tonight. Nay got a lot going on, but congratulations also to Nay because it's good things going on. Like I said, I don't know if it's my business to share her business, but yeah, congratulations to her for sure. Yeah, but Sean,
what's happening?
All right, let's do this. We're gonna be professional, okay?
All right.
So you haven't had an opportunity yet to share your thoughts about episodes 13 and 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna stop for a second. We're gonna let Sean give us a little synopsis of his thoughts on episodes 13 and 14, and then we'll go through episode 15. So we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. But hey, this is where you got to be a professional, nigga. Cause all right, so you got to talk about episodes 13 and 14 as if you don't even know what happened in episode 15. That's why I don't do it like this.
Yeah.
This is why, y'all. the way I do my reviews, I watch one episode at a time. I can't know what happens in the next episode because that'll throw everything off. It colors my perspective. I like to be ignorant to what happens next so that I can give y'all my true perspective. If I make predictions, I want to give my true predictions, whether I end up right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I watch episodes one at a time. So we haven't had a whole lot of issues, but just going forward, y'all please, in the comment section, only refer to the episode that I'm talking about or the episode listed on the video, because I have not watched the next episode. I don't watch the next episode until I've released that video, and well, then I watch it. But then y'all don't know what time I watch it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at comments, you know what I'm saying? Because here, y'all spoiled the nigga coming out of the room naked. Him coming out of the room with his robe open, I already knew that was gonna happen. So that kind of gave me an idea of what was gonna happen in episode 15. So I didn't get to have a true experience of episode 15. So just don't do your boy like that. Just we'll keep it to whatever the episode is listed on the video. But all right, enough of that shit. Sean, for this first portion of the video, just talk about your opinion of episodes 13 and 14, whatever came from those episodes that you want to highlight or that you wanted to discuss, and then we'll get into episode 15.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do this because I have seen all the way up to episode 15. But okay. So 14. Oh wait, 13, right?
13, yeah, 13 and 14.
13. That was was that the dinner? The first, or well, not dinner, group.
Kevin, bro, man. All right.
What did it say? What did it say?
What, nigga? What you are you?
13 was
you
the.
supposed to be ready to do this, nigga, because I'm about to move on to episode 15. You supposed to be ready for this, nigga.
My thoughts.
I already talked about episode 13 and 14. Look, what you got to say about episode 13 and 14?
Okay. One thing I want to say is that Paul had completely pissed me off. Okay, like this is the 13 was the group, what you call it? You know, the group session or whatever. And he completely pissed me off. For one, coming out in a kimono, like after you done talked all this shit about what everybody else is wearing, like completely fucking ridiculous. Like it just shows that you just was hating on their swag for no reason.
He the only nigga that can dress up, apparently.
Clearly. And a kimono and some leather pants. There's not many niggas that can pull that shit off though. But
I don't know if he can. It looked good, but I don't know if it looked that good on him.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't swaggy like Mecca. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, Mecca could rock that shit.
Yeah, Mecca be wearing some shit. But which I think this is the episode where he had on that all black. And she wore the pink. That shit was fire.
With the Mecca chain,
yeah, that shit was fire as hell.
Right.
So I mean, he pissed me off with that. I mean, as far as you know, the couples, I ain't gonna lie. I started believing Felipe. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, this nigga really gonna do it. He gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
I think you should try to be more cynical. I think that would be healthy for you.
What you mean?
Because you believe in too many people, nigga. I think you need to try to be a little bit more cynical, nigga. Like,
nah, I told you when I watch it, I just, you know what I'm saying? I grab on to what they showing me, and it felt like he was being real. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, this nigga really finna try. He gonna give it his all. He got some doubts in his mind. He gonna push those to the side and live in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What else? I mean, like I said, at that point, you know, Mecca was that was, you know, still my nigga. That's still my couple. Everything going great. I mean, yeah. I started seeing all the cracks in Marissa and what's his name? I forgot his name.
Adam, nigga?
Is it Adam? I was gonna say Adam, but it felt wrong.
No, it's Adam.
Anyway, the vibe. But yeah, you know, she's starting to stand up for herself. I was like, yeah, that shit's finna fall completely apart. I mean, he's saying the right shit, but I still don't think she gonna be able to handle even what he considers the right shit. So it felt to me after that she kind of out of it. So that's where I was on that. 14. I mean, I really ain't got shit to say about it. It wasn't too much going on. You know, my feelings really didn't change much. So let's go on to 15.
Hey, finally figured out how niggas be doing that shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you done with 13 and 14?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So we're gonna talk about episode 15. So if you're just now tuning in, you ain't missed shit. We just wanted to get Sean's thoughts first. Not to say that Sean's thoughts ain't shit.
That is what you said.
You know what I mean, nigga. All right, so episode 15.
Bella dresses like a baby prostitute. That shit's hilarious. Oh shit.
Episode 15. So it turns out we're gonna go in chronological order. We're gonna try to at least. So it turns out that Michelle has a lot in common with her aunt. You know what I'm saying? When we saw her aunt and uncle open the door, I'm like, well, shit, that's Michelle and Cameron right there, like to a T, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think it's cool for a couple of reasons. You know, obviously there's the irony of it, but also just having like a literal example to follow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they can provide. I think the advice that they get from them will be so relevant because they can even like relate to any racial issues that might come up.
Ethnicity difference. Yep.
Yeah, or even like the racial impact from other people. You know, like people. I don't know if people still stare at interracial couples. I don't know if that's still a thing, but you know, if that happens, you know, what I'm saying, they can talk about that and how they deal with, you know, all the covert racism that exists in this world. But I just thought it was pretty cool that they have that, and you know, down to like them being tall and everything. I just thought that was, you know, interesting, and the conversation itself I thought was really nice. I thought the question that her uncle asked Cameron was a unique way to get him to expose, you know, what he really thinks about her. To see, I think he was trying to see, like, are you going to say something? Because he asked him what her superpower was. He was trying to see if he was going to say something that was self-serving to Cameron, or if it was something that was really like just about, you know, Michelle and who she is as a person, all that stuff. So I thought the question was great. I thought his answer was great. And at this point in the episode, I'm still rocking with Michelle and Cameron. That changes for me, and I'll explain why. But and that has nothing to do with the health or the perceived health of their relationship. I think they're fine. They're obviously the most healthy couple in this group. But just my feelings about them as people changes by the end of the episode, and we'll get into it.
But I mean, because as far as them at the dinner, I agree with exactly what you said. I mean, not the dinner. I'm saying with the aunt and the uncle. I agree with what you were saying. It was real nice. It was a nice moment, and I like the question when Cameron was having doubts, and the uncle asked him, you know, something about what was the difference. Pretty much, like, I felt like it gave Cameron kind of that light bulb moment to where he realizes that, you know, his doubts about what could happen in the future don't really matter, you know what I'm saying, right now. So I think, it helped him out a lot. But like you said, it changes.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts about the date that we saw Adam and Marissa go on? He finally took her to dinner again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. I mean, it's like I said, like the more I look at her as she looks at him, you can see she's checking out. You know what I'm saying? She's coming more into herself. She's getting her confidence, and she's realizing, like, I don't need to just be with a man because I want to be with a man. Like, I'm pretty sure she's getting it.
I mean, but the thing is, like, they were already a failed experiment in the real world. Like, they met in real life, and it didn't work to the extent they never even really kicked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you want to spend time with somebody, you'll find a way to spend time with that person. Like, if you really want to see that person, you'll see that person. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And if it's just some random phone number you got or some random person you talk to, then that's exactly who that is to you. And there's a reason random people are random people, nigga, because there's
Yeah.
nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't connected on a real level the entire experiment. And so yeah, it's like watching them go on a date is just like, okay, cool, they're going on a date. I don't really expect anything from them, so I don't really take anything from their scenes. Um, I've been saying that Adam was childish ever since he showed her his shack, and the way he was talking about everything in his home, it literally felt like a little kid showing another little kid his toys.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like even
His clubhouse.
in the speech pattern. I'm saying even like forget the shit that he was actually, because he was actually talking about some childish ass shit. I was trying to throw an apple as hard as I could, and I busted a hole in my disco ball that hangs over my fucking front porch. He has a disco ball
Yeah.
hanging over his front porch with a hole in it because he was trying to throw an apple as hard as he could. This is a grown man we're talking about.
And which is super crazy for somebody who don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I can see if you was in the shack getting drunk as fuck with your homies
Well,
all day.
I mean, just because he don't drink don't mean he don't do other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know if they really brought up the shit that's legal out there, but it's some shit that's legal out there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it ain't that shit don't make you do stupid shit like that.
I mean, it depends. It depends on the potency. You get some good resin, nigga. Like if they got that liquid shit on there too, nigga, and they sprinkle all that powder shit on there too, nigga, it can get you fucked up. It can get you fucked up. You got to be fucked up in a little bit on your own anyway, like to do some shit like he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a disco ball hanging over your front porch, nigga. To have a anyway. All right, so I don't expect shit. Are you frozen? I've been talking to myself for quite some time. I ain't even know it. So here we go. What happened next? He'll be back at some point, and I'll let the screen fix itself. But that's a nice smile. Everybody appreciate Sean's smile for a second. Pause. Caitlin's dad gave Devin good advice. I really appreciated the little conversation between Caitlin's dad, Caitlin, and Devin. Appreciate you for the super chat, Kevin Jones. Yeah. I'll let's ask Sean about that when he returns. But I think so. I appreciated the scene between Caitlin's dad and Devin. I thought he was giving good advice. The only issue with the scene that I had is I don't know how much of that advice Caitlin's going to take. You know, because Devin, I feel like, is doing his part. And Devin's not perfect. I'm not saying that Devin... I don't know Devin. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We only see the representation that we get, you know, from on the show. But I just feel like I don't think Caitlin likes Devin enough. It's kind of like I was saying about Mecca this entire time. Whatever it is, and it's probably the fact that he's a good guy, and Caitlin's just not used to being with the good guy. I think, Sean, you alluded to that before yourself, talking about the reason she doesn't like him is because he doesn't treat her bad.
Yeah.
And that's because, you know, whatever damage she has. But I don't know if that's damage or if that's just the person that she is. Some people just honestly like to be treated like shit.
Yeah.
You know, I think just like there are people who are narcissists in the physical manner, they enjoy pain. I think there are people that in some ways enjoy emotional pain and stress, or just enjoy being a victim, or being, you know, in a victim position in a relationship. They get something out of it. Otherwise, everything that we do, we get something out of it, nigga. You know
I mean, there's plenty of women who just like the bad boy type. You know what I mean? I mean, which he looks the type, but he doesn't give that vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, I appreciated the things that her dad was saying, and I thought he was giving some good advice, even, you know, for everybody else who's listening. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of put a different perspective on why you do things in relationships. You know, not necessarily for yourself, or just to see your partner enjoy it, you know, to enjoying it because they're enjoying it type shit, you know. So I just thought that was a nice, you know, unselfish way to look at, you know, doing things in relationships and making those little sacrifices. You know, you have big sacrifices in relationships, but then you have the little daily sacrifices that you make for the people that you care about. And I thought, you know, he was very poignant. But I don't see Caitlyn necessarily taking that and applying it to her actions. I think she's weighing Devin against what her father is saying, and so far he's meeting that standard. But I don't see her making any effort to meet that standard herself. And ultimately, I don't think they're gonna work out. They're doing better, but I don't see the connection so far. Paul Brunson gives terrible dating advice. I don't know why this nigga is on TV giving dating advice, nigga.
What you mean? What'd he say?
All right, I'm not dating advice, just the advice, the relationship advice. When he told Felipe, like the whole talk with Felipe, right? And I know you said you believe Felipe. All right, cool. But the whole talk with Felipe, where Felipe is saying, you know, he doesn't know long term if he wants to be married, and Paul's just like, well, how do you feel right now? Because that's all you can worry about. All we have is right now. Like, okay, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to motivate yourself to get through the day at work or some other shit. But when we're talking about like marriage, nigga, like that's supposed to be a lifetime, right? And lifetime means future, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're it's inherent in marriage that you're thinking about the future.
Yeah.
Like in everything, you know, you're thinking about it because you're planning everything together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like it's double-minded, and it doesn't make logical sense to me. If you're giving advice to someone in a marriage to be like, well, just live in the like, nah, nigga, you need to figure out what it is. Like, why do you feel like you don't want to be married down the line? Let's talk about that. Let's just dig, you know, get to the bottom of that. And I don't think Paul is qualified to do that because he's not an actual therapist. But I don't think he should be in a position in this case specifically, because these relationships are so fragile. These are people who are essential strangers, and you're trying to like microwave a lifelong commitment. In this context, I don't think you can be so cavalier with the experts, quote unquote, that you're choosing to put in these people's faces.
I mean, I don't know. I see what he meant by living in the moment, though, because if you like, yes, marriage is about the future, but if that's all you focus on, you will miss the present.
That's obvious. But that's not what we're talking about. We're not saying Felipe's problem isn't that he can't enjoy today because he's worried about tomorrow. That's not Felipe's problem. Felipe's problem is he doesn't know if he wants this lifestyle or if he wants his single lifestyle. And I think the reason for that is he's just, I'm not even gonna speculate all that right now because we got enough to get into. But I have thoughts, but I'm not gonna share them right now. So yeah, that's not his problem. I think the solution that Paul was giving wasn't relevant to Felipe's actual issue. Like that was some microwave shit to get them through the rest of filming because you don't want to lose another couple.
Yeah. I mean,
you know
I get it.
And they're one of the main, you know, drama sources right now. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I get it. Like I was just saying I understand what he said. Not that was what they needed. You know what I mean? Like, cause I don't know. Like I said, that's exactly what he's doing. But I mean, it's that I don't know Felipe's life, but I do know the life of a single man. You know what I'm saying? And like for some dudes, that's a major thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like, am I gonna be able to stop this shit? You know what I mean?
But I mean that. First of all, you're supposed to come to that conclusion before you come to the altar, and we already knew that Felipe hadn't come to that conclusion because he wasn't even showing up to the fucking Zoom meeting.
See, okay, listen, because if you can come to that conclusion in your head, but if you never actually done it, it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? You can come to the conclusion like, no, I want to get married, and that's it. But then the second something walk your way, you like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
But listen to what I just said. He hadn't even come to that conclusion in the process. Like Sean, like so if you're applying for a job, not even
Mhm.
going on applying for a TV show, go on TV, whatever the fuck. If you're just applying for a job, you have an interview at this time, and
Mhm.
it's a Zoom, and you ain't gotta get up, you ain't gotta get dressed, you ain't gotta drive, nigga. You ain't gotta park nowhere, pay for parking, none of that shit. You ain't gotta figure out where the suite is, none of that shit.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is click on your phone, open your laptop, whatever the fuck, from the crib. If you want that job, you're going to be at that interview on time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that at some point, Felipe, because why did he miss the Zoom meetings? He was partying, right? I think even in the process, he was double-minded about it. Like, do I really want to be on TV bad enough to get married? Fuck that Zoom meeting, nigga. I'm out with these hoes tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when
Yeah.
Paul Brunson shows up to the restaurant, it's like, the cameras, the exposure. Now I do want to be on this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll do what needs to be done. When me and my wife are together, we're gonna come up with a plan. And if she wants me to stay in tonight because blah blah blah, all that bullshit he sat there and said. In
Yeah.
that moment with Paul Brunson right in front of him and the cameras there, and then, okay, the whole it's real now. This is a TV show. Do you
Yeah.
want to be here or not? Yeah, I want to be on TV. I think that's what that moment was. I want to be on TV. And they fed right into it. I've heard enough. We found you a wife. And ever since then, I haven't taken anything Felipe and Tori do or any. It's not fucking serious, bro. The nigga wasn't showing up to Zoom meetings. Like
Yeah.
we joke about it and move on, but that's very relevant right now. Because if you want the job, you're going to show up to an interview. You just are. If you don't
Yeah.
care about the job, you'll miss the interview. And if they call you and they say, "Hey, you didn't show up to your interview on time," now they seem desperate, and you'll think about it like, "Damn, oh yeah, let's reschedule. Let's reschedule." You know what I'm saying? I don't have another offer yet.
Yeah.
Let's reschedule. I'll talk to y'all. See, he didn't really want this in the first place. So I'm not surprised that he doesn't really want it now. I'm surprised, obviously, by the way he expressed it, but it's been obvious from jump. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
they've known this. The experts, quote unquote, have known this. Paul has known this the entire time. So for him to sit there and say, "Well, how do you feel right now? Like, look at her right now. Do you want to be with her right now?" And essentially, all he has to do is look at her and say, "Do I still want to hit this? Yeah. Right now, I'm happy. Right now, today, absolutely, I want to be with Tori. Let's go to the crib right now." You know what I'm saying? Like that don't mean shit, bro. There's no commitment in that. And this is supposed to be marriage, not do you like this person enough to sleep with them? We already know that. And she apparently didn't like that. But
Yeah.
but yeah. And then finally, we're about to get to the whole dinner of it all. Before we get to the dinner, obviously we have another thing to discuss, another major occurrence, nigga. Yeah, let's do that first. Let's do this first. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the picture for this one. I'm gonna pull up the picture. Oh boy,
Felipe was recruited for this.
I think all of the men were, bro. I think on these shows, most, if not all of the men are recruited and the women apply. It's really not cool because it literally sets them up.
So pretty much like they look at the women that applied and then go find somebody to make some drama.
Essentially. And then some women, they'll actually give them what they're asking for. Like, well, no, nobody actually got what they were asking for, to be honest. Nobody got what they were asking for. But all right. So we see Sean finally take Nikki on a date. Now I thought it was interesting that the date involved wine. It seems like, he's always trying to get her on some sort of substance to loosen her up.
She said she liked wine and chocolate.
Okay. I'm sure she does. And Nikki's facial expressions a lot of times kind of make me pause. Like, is she okay?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, why
she look nervous and like, or I don't even know what to call it. You know what I'm saying? But she does have that look of.
Did she be on edibles, nigga? Like, what is that, nigga? Like,
nah, I think it's just the way he makes her feel. Like she's just that uncomfortable.
She's very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
she's very uncomfortable. So yeah. So she likes wine. So that's a perfect excuse for him to put some wine in her. You know what I'm saying? So they go to the winery, and at first, and I did look it up. and if I had done a video, I probably would have joked about it. But I did look it up. But at first when I saw the chocolates, I thought they might have been edibles. And then the place was no, for real. And the place was called Flight. I'm like, okay,
For real.
a wine bar with edibles. Like they trying to get people crossfaded. Can you do that, nigga? Can like is that even legal? Can you go out and get crossfaded, nigga? But
Probably so. I'm sure you can. There's plenty of bars with
if
edibles.
that doesn't exist, then somebody should definitely start a wine bar with edibles, nigga. But you gotta have like a service. You gotta be able to drive
I
everybody
think in
home.
Amsterdam, I get that shit like at any bar, restaurant, whatever.
Well, I'm saying, but you got to be able to drive people home though. That's irresponsible. And just get people fucked up and then just hand them their keys and shit.
Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
I have not been to Amsterdam. That's one European country that I definitely want to visit, nigga.
Yeah, I want to
sure.
go there like a motherfucker.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, did you get annoyed by his the way that fool started talking like he a professional sommelier or whatever, nigga? That nigga get on my nerves with that shit.
I mean, he constantly gets on my nerves, nigga. So yeah, when he was acting like a wine aficionado, yes, I was annoyed by that. But I mean, like, you know, even his reaction to her liking peppermint patties, nigga. Peppermint patties are fucking incredible. I love peppermint patties.
I wouldn't say I love them, but I eat them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a good peppermint patty, nigga. It's just got to be low. It's got to be more peppermint than patty. The problem is a lot of these peppermint patties be way too much patty and not enough. No, not peppermint. A peanut patty, nigga. Peanut patty. Yeah, peanut patty, nigga. They be more peanut. No, they be more patty than peanut, nigga.
Yeah, those suck.
Yeah, those suck. I want the peanut patties that are more peanut than patty. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pause. If any of that was weird, pause, nigga. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Peanut patty is not a thing.
Peanut patties are we from the South, man.
Ain't it called? Isn't that what a peppermint patty is?
I don't know nothing about no peppermint patty. I'm
pretty. Ain't a peppermint patty the one with the peanuts?
Yeah, the peanut patty is the.
It's not called a peanut patty, nigga.
What's it called?
I think it's called a peppermint patty.
Why the fuck would it be? Ain't no peppermint in it, nigga.
What's the patty part?
Like sugar and red dye, nigga. I don't know. Like it's just candy. Like the patty part is just. That's what I'm saying. If it's too much of the candy shit, it's not good.
Hold on, nigga. I'm gonna look up peppermint patty, nigga, because I'm confused. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Look up peanut patty, nigga, and put it on the stage, nigga. Nah, we can show it, nigga. But we from the South. They do peanut patties down here. If y'all don't have peanut patties, I'm sorry, but they exist, and them shits are delicious. But anyway, was she even talking about a peanut patty, or did she say a peppermint?
She said peppermint patty.
She said a peppermint patty, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know what that shit is.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's the same. Damn, that shit didn't bring up nothing but the girl from Charlie Brown. Hold on. Hold up, nigga.
Okay, all right. So here's some other thoughts I had from them being at the flight place or whatever.
Oh, nigga, a peppermint patty is not what the fuck we talking about. Peppermint patty is like that York candy, the mint chocolate.
You know what? Check this out. So growing up, I detested mint chocolate, right? But I don't know. I think one day as an adult, I had the little one they give you from Olive Garden, nigga.
Yeah.
The little mint chocolate they give you at Olive Garden. And that shit hit so hard. And I was like, maybe I've been sleeping on the mint chocolate combination all this time, nigga. So I started fucking with mint chocolate chip ice cream and throwing some pecans up off in it. Because, I put pecans up off in any ice cream I eat.
It is a peanut patty, nigga. That is what we was eating.
You got to put pecans in your ice cream. All right, whatever ice cream you like, throw some pecans up in that bitch, nigga. It tastes to the next level, nigga. But
I don't even know which ones to pull up, nigga.
I don't even eat ice cream without pecans at this point, nigga. I'm sedity when it comes to ice cream, nigga. My ice cream gotta have some pecans crumbled up off in it.
Bro, this shit is gonna look nasty as hell if you pull up a picture. Everybody gonna think something wrong with you.
right. Anyway, nigga, I thought his reaction to her not liking whatever the fuck it was sassy and odd, but all that nigga does is sassy and odd shit. But then I also thought that might have been like a gay wine bar, nigga, because it looked like everybody else in the establishment was of the persuasion.
I didn't even reckon that. Or to like,
It's not though, nigga. I looked the place up to see if they were serving edibles, and they ain't say nothing about it being like. But it could just be a place where certain people hang out, nigga.
Where they at in
like
Seattle?
the two bald niggas that are kind of in the shot, they seemed a little Shawnish. I think that's where he hangs out with his people.
Oh shit!
I just found this place. Like, nah, nigga.
You see where I put it up? If you want to show what a peanut patty is.
Nah, them don't look like the ones that I be eating.
So you want the one that's in the
I don't
like
want. I want us to stop talking
nigga?
about peanut patties, nigga. Fuck. Oh yeah, there we go. That don't look as good, but I think it's more relevant.
It's the same thing. The other ones was just homemade.
Well, I don't want to show the homemade shit. I gotta remove the relevant shit before I can show that shit. Hold on. We'll get back to the show, I promise. But that's a peanut patty. It's a red candy with a whole bunch of peanuts in it, nigga. It's basically just sugar and peanuts. But it's good if it's more peanuts than sugar. If it's more sugar than peanuts, it's not good. And it's very bad for your teeth.
Yeah.
Either way, it's bad for your teeth. Nigga.
Yeah. I used to eat them shits all the time, though.
Love them.
But when she said it, that's what I thought of, too.
Yeah, me too. But apparently that's not what she was talking about.
Nah.
That's not peanut brittle. Peanut brittle is something else. I know what you're talking about. Peanut brittle exists as well, but peanut brittle is like darker. It's like brownish or like a tannish color. And it's way less brittle in peanut brittle than there is patty in the peanut patty.
Yeah.
Like the peanut to brittle ratio is what I wish the peanut to patty.
Yeah, peanut brittle. Ratio. Don't it just got like crunched up peanuts in it?
I mean, I suppose it could.
I think so, but
I think we're intentionally trying not to talk about this shit, nigga. Let's please stop talking about peanut patties. All right, so they sit there and they talk about some shit for a while, and she's drinking and she's like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. He finally took me somewhere and I got some wine and chocolates." And I think she just wants to be inebriated. Anytime she's around him, like if she can just be somewhat inebriated, that's good for their situation.
That's a sign of being uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is. It very much is. If you have to be altered to be in somebody's space, nigga, and to have a good time, yeah. So, but he knows this, so he goes and they get some wine.
I mean, she did have an open bottle of wine in her refrigerator when they went by her house. So, I mean, she might just be drinking like that.
I mean, maybe, nigga. She maybe. Mm-hmm. But I think even if that's the case, being around him probably just exasperates it.
Yeah.
Like if she's the type of person that loves to come home and have a glass of wine, while she watches her favorite show every day before bed, being with Sean, that might be 3 glasses of wine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Bottle.
Yeah. So all right, so they go back to the crib. And we see this little montage. First is him standing behind her, like massaging her shoulder and doing this little dance or whatever. Then she turns around and they're kissing, and he's look like he's feeling on the titties and whatnot. And then they go on to creep off to the room, and Peacock decides to zoom in on the door and turn up the kissing sounds and all this shit. And I just feel like, first of all, fuck you, Peacock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to do her like that. Other people have done stuff and their moment wasn't shown like that. Like, we just hear about it later. Like, we know, that, Marissa and Adam had sex like the first night. Mm-hmm. But did we see them actually getting it on? I don't remember. I don't think so.
No.
We didn't.
We just heard shit.
Yeah. And even with Felipe and Tori. Like, yeah, they went around the corner, but they didn't zoom in on the door and shit and turn up the sound. At least I don't feel like they did. I just feel like it was very intentional, making sure that the world sees the moment that Sean gets something sexual from Nikki. You know what I'm saying? And then even like, because there's debate about him coming out with the robe open and whether or not he was doing that intentionally or whether that's just a nigga walking around the house with the robe open.
I think he did that shit intentionally.
I do also think he did that shit intentionally because he knows
he a nasty motherfucker.
Although he doesn't know, apparently, that the mics are hot and they're picking up all the conversation because he thought he could get away with the whole wifely duty thing. I think he does know that the cameras are present, obviously, and I think he definitely wanted us to see him coming out of that room with the robe open, like, yeah, something went down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the way he came out and the way he was talking, all that shit, just coming out like he felt like he conquered something, which he didn't even like. Y'all didn't even have sex, nigga. Hey, I don't know what the fuck they did, but I'm sure it was nothing that she did.
But and that's the whole point, man. And Kevin Jones, I feel like this is part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to, because he is trying to sell a book right now on relationships. Like, first of all, watching yourself on this show, why would you try to position yourself as some sort of relationship expert, bro? Like the self-awareness for somebody with so much education. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most book smart people are like that though. If that's all they got is book smarts.
And that apparently is all he has.
Yeah.
He has, I mean, I'm not saying the nigga ain't intelligent, but I mean, like, the self-awareness is severely lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would you think anybody would come to you for relationship advice when we've seen how you date? We've seen you consistently coerce and beg, essentially, for anything sexual. No game whatsoever, nigga. And then as soon as the experts give him a little bit of push, give him a little bit of juice, saying, yeah, you're going to have to lean into it and do this and all that. See, Nikki, the experts. It ain't going to feel good the first time, but you just got to do it. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even want it like that, though? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I get, like, okay, if you've been married for 20 years and it's been a couple days, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all just do whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in a new relationship, when you're getting to know somebody, when you're building that connection, anything that happens should not only be mutual, but like should be like everybody like really wants to do it. Like everybody's excited to do it, everybody's enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? It should never feel like, if it isn't uncomfortable in any way, somebody needs to be like turned off. You know what I'm saying? Like completely. Like I don't understand. And I guess, you would have to be the type of nigga that would go on Married at First Sight and be willing to say yes to a complete stranger and hope that would somehow lead to you getting some, because I just feel like that's a level of desperation. That's like next level, bro. Like you can't even enjoy it for real.
No.
You know what
what do you think they did?
Okay, so he said that it was more than he thought would happen. That could be anything from like maybe, because when we talked about the whole mutual masturbation thing, maybe she eventually was like, okay, we can do it in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Like you can touch yourself and I'll touch mine. Like you were saying, like, just watching each other do it.
Yeah.
And then maybe they were doing that and she did eventually lend him a hand and he wasn't expecting her to actually do that. You know what I'm saying? I shudder. I shudder to think that there was more than that, because like she said a sexual flavor, and then that makes you think other possibilities. I'm hoping that's not the case, because this nigga has already told her that he doesn't bathe properly. So that would make me look at her totally. I'm serious. I'm just dead ass.
I don't even think it was that. I think like how you said, they might have started, doing it in the same room or whatever. And I think if it escalated, then she might have let him go down on her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she touched him in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying?
You think he just had a quick meal?
Yeah. I think that's it. I think, she might have been, how you said they was both doing their own thing, and then, he probably asked, could he kiss on the leg? You know how he is. You know what I mean? And she went on, let him go.
Is it okay if I kiss you here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get go a little bit lower. Yeah, and asking permission at each. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel like it went.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Cause the way she looks at him, I don't think she would touch him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, even if she's trying to push herself in this experience, I still don't think she would touch him.
Sonya Barley, I hate to agree with you, but in some ways she was. But at the same time, she was 100% coerced in this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, between him and the constant asking and pressure, and then the experts also kind of piling on. But the reason I still think she owns responsibility in this is I do believe that, similar to Nick, part of her motivation is staying on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to be here unless you just want the additional screen time, because you've been here long enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on 15 episodes now. You've been here long enough. You're not just somebody that was there for, episode 1 or 2 and then left, and now everybody forgot about you. Like, you've been here the whole time. You've had ups and downs. You've had drama. You've had a storyline. Like, if you're just here for the camera time, I think that it's been enough. But what they say, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. So you keep asking for more, it comes with a cost. And I think she just stayed to a point where the pressure had built up. These experts are too incentivized to get these women to do sexual things with these men. And again, go follow It Takes Two. They should be at 15,000 by now. By this point tonight, they should be on. Let me check real quick. Let me see if It Takes Two. It Takes Two show needs to be at 15,000 subscribers. Where are we at?
For those who have never heard of this game, it's basically like Sudoku, but instead you have to find the cats in each of these maps.
They still ain't. What the fuck, man? Come on, y'all. let's get It Takes Two to 15,000, man. But what was I saying? What the fuck was I talking about, nigga? I'm asking you literally. I don't remember.
We was talking about, the last thing you talking about was her being coerced. You know what I'm saying?
Coerced. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
I don't use words.
Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? She wanted the camera time, and I think she stayed too long, and now she's at a point where everybody's saying put up or shut up, and she decided to put up. And
I know somebody said that she was drunk and horny, and that could also be true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She got a little tipsy. It's been a long time for her. She's been here for what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, she might have, and that's why I don't think she did anything to him. You know what I'm saying? If she'd have did something to him, I think we'd have definitely heard about it.
You think he talked to her about the book, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna help you maintain your image so we can sell this book, and you gonna cut me in on the proceeds." You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know about all the shit happen. At this time, whenever this is being filmed, she don't know what's gonna happen online. All the women on TikTok coming out and shit. And
I mean, she about that business, but I don't even think that she would think that's a good business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows he's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe when you in the experience, maybe she thinks people might like. I don't know. He's a weird motherfucker, though.
Yeah. All right. So, so she says that they did something sexual, not sex. He's very excited, said it lasted longer than he thought. He wants to tell us play by play everything that happens. If this nigga could get away with telling us everything, you know what I'm saying? If he could have secretly filmed that shit, he would have filmed it and had it leaked on. Like he wants the world to know, nigga,
Oh
that
man.
Nicki let him do something. And I'm officially just gonna believe your guess.
What?
I think she let him eat the box, bro.
Yeah.
I think she
Like
let
I
him eat the
said,
box.
I think that was the whole reason he came out like that. Like he trying to feel like he'd have made it somewhere, but I really don't think I mean, you know, you can consider that making it somewhere, but you know,
If you're an eater, nigga.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, I ain't never stopped at that point.
I'm saying, nigga, like
Once I get to that point, we definitely usually go further.
that's a precursor, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
But I mean, like I said, for him, I'm sure he felt like he did some shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That shit was just nasty as fuck. Hey, you know, I've been, you know, trying not to go off on this nigga the whole fucking season, but the way he walked out that damn room pissed me off so damn bad. Hey,
thank you.
I slap shit out that nigga if I see him.
Thank you, nigga. Like, thank you, bro. Like, thank you. I was really worried about what you were gonna say tonight, nigga. Like, just so y'all know, you know, we're best friends in real life. I've known Sean since preschool. We were born 3 days apart, same hospital. So like this is my brother for real. You know what I mean? But we intentionally don't talk really nowadays outside of these live streams. And honestly, it's made us communicate more because left to our own devices, we wouldn't talk for like 6 months to a year at a time.
Yeah.
So at least this way we talk more, but so we don't like talk about each other's opinions of the shows. So a lot of times when Sean every time when Sean says things, I'm just as shocked as y'all. You know, so I was really concerned that you were still gonna be trying to defend SHAWN. But I appreciate that you also saw the absolute creepiness in the way that nigga came up out that room. And even,
I am an Aquarius
in
too,
the
by the way.
And the way he talked about it. Say what?
Somebody asked if I was an Aquarius too. I am.
Yeah, 3 days apart. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Nah, I mean, like I said, I be trying to defend, you know, I don't know, I be trying to look at the brighter side, but you know, it gets to a certain point where it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit was disgusting.
Now, yeah, we gonna get to it when we get to the dinner. We definitely gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yannick, we January. I'm January 27th. He's the 31st.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah. So they did whatever the fuck they did.
And
now we're gonna talk about this dinner. So let me start by saying this. I really hate these dinners. Like, I understand, you know, the value that they bring to the show for the drama of it all, but just on a practical level, like on a literal level, I actually hate these dinners, and it's for a couple reasons. Like, number one, I don't like the fact that it makes this into like a couple versus couple thing, because what this couple got going on ain't got shit to do with what that couple got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't need their opinions.
Yeah, like for real. Like it does nobody any good.
Yeah.
And so I hate that. And then also what I don't like about it is it creates this environment that doesn't really exist in the real world. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't mean this to be insensitive. This is just factual. And every nigga under the sound of my voice right now knows that I'm telling the truth. We're not invested truly in our friends' relationships. Men in general, we may like our friend's spouse and we may call her sis and all that shit, and we may even love our friend's spouse, nigga. But we're not really invested in their relationship. Good friend of mine told me a couple of months ago, hey man, me and my wife, we getting a divorce. My response to that was, damn, what happened? He told me what happened real quick. 5 minutes later, we talking about some other shit, nigga. Right now, if you tried to quiz me on what he said happened, I don't know that I could pass that quiz. And it's not that I don't care. It's just that I got my own problems. He got his own. You know, this is how we are as men. We're not that
Mhm.
invested in each other's relationships, and that's with people that we know that we might actually care about or even like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't get that invested in each other's relationships. So I said before when they did the first dinner, if I'm in this environment where I'm sitting here with all these other couples and the assignment is to talk about each other's relationships and be messy and get into the nitty gritty of each other's relationships, they're going to be mad at me because I'm not going to participate. I'm going to sit there pretty much like this. Like, I'm not saying shit. I don't know what y'all got going on and I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to question y'all about y'all's relationship. I'm not about to call y'all out about nothing going on in y'all's relationship because it ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out if I like this person that I just married at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about what none of y'all got going on. It ain't got shit to do with me. And don't talk about me because I'm not going to just be like, if Adam calls me a fucking clown the way he called Felipe, now Adam
I'm
got to see
flipping
me.
tables.
I'm what?
I said now I'm flipping tables and shit.
Now you got to see me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not coming with that energy. Like, the only dude I respected, honestly, by the end of this dinner was Devin. Because I don't recall Devin saying anything about anybody else's relationship. Like, I feel like Devin responded to things that people said about him, but I don't think Devin went out of his way to call anybody out or say, well, what about when you did this? Or what about this? Like, that's not how dudes are. Like, we're just not like that. We're not going to sit around the table with a bunch of other couples and call out each other's. No. Unless you're like in a mentorship situation, or like if you're talking like if my sons come to me with relationship advice, shit like that, like that's one thing. I'm invested in like my family because those are people I'm responsible for, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my friends, that's their issue, nigga. Because I'm gonna end up going with whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? If they break up with one person and now they with somebody else, now I got to be cool with this person. Because my friend is still I got to go with my friend, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got traded, nigga. We on another team now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what I look like being so invested, nigga, that I'm sitting up here questioning, nah, nigga, like, that's your shit. And I'm gonna respect your shit as long as that's your shit. But we don't sit up and do this shit. So like seeing all the other dudes getting all up in each other's relationships, bro, like that shit, it was irritating, bro. Like Cameron irritated the fuck out of me. And I'm gonna start.
I got pissed off at him before the dinner even started,
bro. I'm gonna start with Cameron because here's the thing, dog. I feel like Cameron feeling himself too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this show done set him up with Michelle. I don't know if he could have landed the Michelle on his own because he might be tall, and I know women like tall niggas and shit. But like, we see like bro's personality was like a paper bag at the beginning. Like, he had no personality whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like once
in the real world,
once she started breaking him off, you know what I'm saying? Now Cameron feeling himself, and now he think he can talk shit because he's in the best relationship. Like, bro, what the fuck does that mean? You're in the best relationship out of these? The relationships that Paul Brunson put together, nigga?
Bro, it was before they even got to the dinner, when he was sitting there talking to her, talking about, oh, I can't wait to get to the dinner. Like, I'm gonna tell everybody about themselves. Like, that's just some straight up bitch shit.
That's not how we operate, bro. Like I'm saying, like, I swear, if we were on this show, we would be the two quietest niggas at the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there ain't no reason to just be going off on people like that.
No.
Hey, that's all he was looking for. He wants the drama or something. Well, I don't even know what the fuck it is because I can't relate to it.
Do they get more money at the end if they have the best relationship, nigga? Like, are we gonna vote for the best relationship and then that person gets $100,000? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, there's no incentive for me to give a fuck what these other people got going on. I hate these dinners, bro. Like, I get why they do it for the show, but this is not how men operate. We don't care that much about each other's relationships. We're not finna sit up there and grill each other and all these other especially not niggas we don't even know, bro. I'm talking about like our actual friends.
Like, we ain't even invested in these.
Yeah, niggas. Like I don't even know you, nigga. Like, we met on this show. Whatever you and her got going on, nigga, I don't care, nigga. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. So like Cameron lost me with that, and you know Michelle has been like that, honestly, like the whole time, low key. Like, I think that when she was making the comment, and you know, granted, we all wanted Nick and Courtney to leave. We ain't even talk about them tonight, but we all wanted Nick and Courtney to leave. We were all tired of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
we're all glad that they're gone. So I'm not mad at Michelle for saying it, but I feel like part of her motivation in saying it was, hey, that's one couple eliminated. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some weird ass
Yeah, like they
competition.
win that shit or something.
Yeah, like this is some weird ass competition between the couples. So now Courtney and Nick are last place, whatever the fuck that means, which is absolutely
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
I
yeah,
was saying that's just the type of people they are. That might be why they get along so much. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
there's something wrong with you, man. I feel like to care, I don't care what the show says. As a dude, to be there being messy and getting all up in each other's relationships, bro, like that says something about you, to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, show or not, nigga, I'm quiet unless you say something to me. And then if I talk back to you, it's not gonna be about your relationship, nigga. It's not gonna be about your relationship. I don't even know about your. And I don't care about
everybody was on. All the dudes was on some. Well, not all of them. Most of the dudes on some bitch shit. As I said, the way Sean went off on Adam, you know, I mean, I understand what he was saying, but it was unnecessary. But then Adam getting mad at him and not saying nothing to him, and then getting mad and going off on Felipe, like, well, you scared of Sean, nigga? Like,
let's talk about that for a second. Like, and yeah, Adam has been playing a character the entire season. You know, this rip it and cooked and all this other shit. Like, I don't know if he talks like that on his day-to-day outside of the show. If he does, that's horrible. I'm so sorry for him. But like, if this is a character that he cooked up for the show, cool, nigga, you're here to sell a book, Sean. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear from you, nigga. It might be the right message, but it's 100% the wrong messenger, nigga.
Yeah.
Like we're questioning your sexuality every day. You're here to sell a book. You've been begging this woman, coercing this woman, manipulating this woman, gaslighting this woman for any kind of sexual favor. And you want to call Sean out on not Sean, you want to call Adam out on his vernacular, nigga? Like that's
crazy.
That's his biggest issue is his fucking vernacular.
Called him emotionally.
I don't know if that's his biggest issue, nigga, but I'm just saying, like, I think Sean's issues with how we've seen him acting with Nikki are more egregious than Adam being unserious and not really liking the girl that he curved in real life.
Yeah.
Because Adam is like, look, even we don't know if Adam ever would have been serious. He came here to marry somebody at first sight, and they brought him somebody he already ghosted. So he's like, all right, I guess I'll hang out with this girl for a couple weeks and jet ski and pickleball my way through this show, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Adam don't give a fuck, but I mean, I don't really blame him for not giving a fuck because he already knew her. And it is what it is. But Sean, like, you don't say shit, nigga. Like, for real.
Yeah.
And it was completely irrelevant, bro. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, he just wanted to call that nigga stupid. Like, that's all he wanted. That was the whole reason he opened his mouth, was to try to call Adam stupid and what he thought was the most intelligent way to do it.
I don't think Adam is dangerous to Marissa, Sonya, because I don't think Marissa is really invested in Adam. I think Marissa was happy with the shit in the beginning because she wanted. I mean, look,
that
girls need love too. You know what I'm saying? Girls need love too. So I think Marissa wanted it. Marissa got it. Now that Marissa's kind of tired of it, and she's saying, okay, can I really be with this man? Like, nah. I don't think Marissa's gonna be heartbroken when they don't stay together at the end of this shit. So for that reason, I don't feel like he's really that dangerous to her, because I don't think she's that invested. I think she is a people pleaser, and she's getting through the show the best way she can by just going along with all this nigga's wild ass, you know, pushing himself to the max and whatever the fuck he's talking about. But I just don't need Sean trying to check him about his vernacular, because you shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say nothing. Like, Cameron, like you don't got no reason to be coming at nobody. Sean, you don't need to be coming at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there may have been a break in the table, which explains, you know, why y'all were sitting the way y'all were, but still, your body language is still telling. You know what I'm saying? They are still sitting apart from each other, nigga.
What Kevin Jones said, that's the question right there. Hey, you know, Adam still didn't go after Sean. Hey, you know, I mean, he said a few things, but you know, it was Felipe he called a clown, not Sean.
Well,
That's weird.
I kind of get it though. I mean, I
What
don't
you
get
mean?
calling Felipe a clown. Like I said, I wouldn't be saying shit.
Yeah.
So I don't get the going at Felipe at all. But I wouldn't really waste too much energy in that setting, at least going after Sean. Like it's not verbally. You know what I'm saying? When the dinner's over, I'm just gonna walk.
He had a bunch of shit to say when they left. You know, when they was outside talking, he was talking this shit, but he didn't say nothing to Sean's face.
I don't know, but I mean, but think about it. You know, like Adam is by far the biggest guy there. He's like 6'5", 240, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sean is by far the smallest guy there. What does Adam look like charging Sean up? You know what I'm saying? I do think Adam has a little bit of self-awareness. So it's like if Sean talks shit, it's like, okay, whatever, nigga. Felipe, you a clown, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the redirect is appropriate, but
Yeah.
I feel like
But
I don't know how I would react to Sean in real life, but I feel like I wouldn't give him too much energy, like in the sense of like a shouting match or nothing like that, or even like a verbal back and forth, because I don't have enough respect for where he's coming from to engage in a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Just I've seen too much, and maybe if I'm on the show, I don't see the footage that we see. I have a different perspective, and he's just some nigga with a doctorate, and maybe I look at him differently. But knowing him the way we've seen him throughout the show, I don't know if I give him much energy at all, other than perhaps after the dinner, just walking up to him like person to person, be like, "Hey, what was that shit, nigga? Yeah, don't do that no more." Like whatever he says, I'm just gonna cut him out. Like, don't do that no more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit was, like, just I ain't say nothing about you, and whatever the fuck you got going on with Nikki, I don't care. You're not here to teach me how to talk, nigga. If I'm being a character, let me be my character, and you keep playing your character, nigga, because I feel like you being a character too, and we won't even get into that. You know what I'm saying? And that would be on some man-to-man shit, but I don't know how much energy I would give him at the table. So I really didn't think nothing about Adam not going at Sean, just because I feel like the optics of Adam going at Sean are just horrible. Like he towers over him. Like when Sean, at the beginning of it, when he went up to hug Adam, it was like a kid hugging their daddy, nigga. Like he, when you turn your head when you hug somebody, his face was all up in Adam's chest and stomach area, nigga. Like,
oh shit.
What do you look like going after him, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
oh shit.
So nobody believed Felipe when he's talking about, the here and now of it all. And in this moment, I want to be with her. So I think going forward, we'll be fine. Tori, I think, is completely over it. She's just getting to the end of the process. But I think Tori is very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the one that told her she got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? She comes from poverty. I think she said she grew up in a trailer park. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw her mom and them. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, nigga. But I'm just saying, like, we saw the family, nigga. Mm-hmm. So, like, Tori comes from a very past of lack. You know what I mean? And she got where she got, through her hard work, dedication, her intelligence. I don't think Tori's going for this shit. And I think she's just getting through the rest of the show.
Yeah, she don't care no more. Ever since she sent her dog, wherever she sent the dog, she was like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's been a wrap for Tori. What else? We're going to get to Mecca. I'm just making sure we get through everything else. Devin and Caitlyn.
Caitlyn
got the whole question about whether or not having sex will help you determine whether you're saying yes to the altar. So this is the thing about this show, right? Because it's at first sight, there's always going to be a possibility, if not a probability, that somebody's not attracted to somebody else, at least initially, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think sex should even be a conversation at any point in this show, unless the couple initiates it, through like a genuine connection. Like, if you have an Adam,
if it happens naturally.
Yeah, if you have an Adam and Marissa situation where we're both attracted and we just get it on, then cool. That's two consenting adults who just got married at first sight and are doing what they do. But as far as it being even discussed or encouraged by the experts, I don't think that's appropriate, because even if not intentional, it creates an environment of coercion, because you have these experts, right, who you're supposed to trust, who these people who a production company has put in charge of guiding you through this process. These people who have been on these shows have these credentials. So there's already a bit of a, it's kind of like the rules against fraternizing. Nikki's from HR. She knows how this shit works. There are reasons why bosses and employees aren't supposed to have romantic relationships, because there's a compromise there. So it's the same thing with these experts. Because of the position they're in, you're somebody who's going on a TV show for the first time. You got Paul Bronson, who's been on Married at First Sight UK, who's done Cheat on Netflix and all this other shit that he's done. Whatever he's saying is going to carry more weight, and you're going to be more inclined to listen to him, to want to, follow his advice, because, oh, this is this big guru that's on this TV show that I'm now on, and he's giving me this advice, right? And so when they're talking to them about being open to romantic encounters and pushing yourself to try these things, romantically, you don't know what the environment is like at the crib. And if you do know what the environment is like at the crib and you're saying these things, that's very irresponsible. But Nikki and Sean are the oldest people here. They've been having the conversations that they've needed to have from the jump. Nikki has been very clear from the beginning, her stance on sexuality, on sexual things, sexual activity. Him continually pushing for it is a problem, because once she says what she says, it shouldn't come up again. When I was talking about, we know Devin wants to have sex with Caitlyn, but we don't see Devin bringing sex up with Caitlyn. So then when we fast forward to the dinner, when that comes up as a question, and he's like, well, yeah, if somebody's not getting that, then eventually they're going to look somewhere else. I'm not talking about me in the sense that this is what I plan on doing. Most likely we're just not going to be in a relationship if we don't have that connection. But he's making a statement of fact. But we've already seen through Devin's behavior that it's not this desperation for sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not expressing that
he's cool either way it goes.
Yeah, he's saying, like, okay, if we have a connection and I can see it progressing there, I can see myself saying yes. But eventually, like, that does need to be a part of the relationship, of course. Like, yeah, duh, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was just acknowledging the reality that in a lot of cases, people need, like, Felipe is a type that would need that up front. He needs to see how it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I actually, when it comes to that specifically, I'm actually more in alignment with, and I'm saying, I'm kind of speaking out of both sides of my mouth, because I agree with what Devin said, but as far as my actual opinion on it, I align with Caitlyn in the sense that it's not that big a deal whether or not you do it before you get married or after you get married, right?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of a hard thing to get wrong. At least in my opinion, nigga. Like, I feel like that's a pretty easy thing to get right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you know how it goes, we're adults, we know what to do. I know it's gonna be good.
I would think that it'd be more important for women than it is for men.
Yeah, because they want to know, but I mean, they can find out what they're working with in other ways. They don't need.
Yeah, it don't have to be full on. Yeah,
yeah.
But you also got to know how to use it too.
Yeah.
But like she said, like if you been living life and getting girls, like clearly, as she said, ain't none of us, new to this, so you kind of know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I get what she was saying, but I also think that she jumps on any opportunity to go at Devin. So when he says something that I also agree with, that if it's not handled, eventually people are going to look elsewhere, because that is a part of a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be real. Like, we don't just get in relationships so that we can take care of somebody. We get in relationships because we are physically attracted to that person and we want them.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're supposed to, nigga. Like, I don't know why you would be going after somebody you're not physically attracted to or you don't want in that way. And if you want a person in that way, you're going to want to experience that. You're going to want to express that. And you will get frustrated if that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's any problem with acknowledging that as a matter of fact. But within this experiment, back to the point, if I haven't gone too far off the rails, within this experiment, I don't think it should ever be discussed. Honestly, unless the couple just decides to bring it up and they discuss it amongst themselves. I don't think it should be something that other couples are even asking each other about. None of your business. Whatever we've done so far, if I want to share that with you, I'll do that voluntarily. Don't ask me, have you had sex yet? Because I'm not finna come and ask you, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't think have I ever asked you if you had sex with a girl, nigga? Like in our lives.
I usually tell. Like
Yeah,
if I want to tell, I'll tell. Like
yeah, like it's just not. We don't ask each other about our sexual exploits, nigga. That shit just if it comes up, nigga, amongst single guys, it just comes up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and especially amongst married guys, no, nigga, it's not none of your fucking business.
I was saying, like maybe like back in the day, you know, when we was way younger, you know, I might see you and know if like I knew you went out the night before, might ask you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna ask you if you did, I ask you how it was and expect for that to come out eventually, you know what I'm saying? But
anyway, Caitlyn just don't like that nigga, man.
Yeah, she I think she got some anger issues she need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? She get mad at the drop of a dime. Which I mean she might just get it from her dad. Her dad looked like an angry man too.
But that's what happens when you don't like somebody.
Yeah.
You get mad at the drop of a dime. Nigga don't take much.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So anything he does pretty much is gonna get on her nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's already annoyed. And it could be like you said, because he's a good guy and she's not used to having that kind of energy in her life. So it's what it is. But here we are. I don't think there's anything else to talk about before we get to the main event, so to speak.
The meat and potatoes.
So Nikki is talking about
Go ahead.
Nikki is talking about her relationship with Sean and how they're growing their connection and blah blah blah, a bunch of HR speak. Same shit. And here we go again, like another dude being messy for no reason, Mecca. And I don't know why he's doing it to the other, couple of color, nigga, the other black couple. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you, if you're gonna come at somebody, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know it's already hard for Nikki here, nigga. Why are you calling Nikki out?
Yeah.
But so I thought that was weird, honestly. Unless he was trying to do that in support of Sean, because that could be a thing. Like if he feels like Nikki's not giving Sean a chance. So
that's what I felt. I mean, I felt like he thought that he was just pointing out the obvious, but just the way he said it, you know what I'm saying? Like I think he felt like he was pointing out the obvious, but that shit went completely left real quick.
I don't know if that's true, Sonya, but I wouldn't doubt it. I do think that there's something to what I've been saying, that he might have a bit of a crush on Michelle.
Yeah, I started feeling after this episode. That's what I started. I was like, maybe that nigga right. Maybe he do want Michelle. I was completely against it.
Even if he doesn't want Michelle, like she's everything to him, I think he at the very least wants Michelle more than he wants Belgeline.
I just think that might be more his type. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I'm not going there with it because I think that's an easy cop out, and I'm not saying that as a critique to you, nigga. I'm just saying, like, as far as like people saying that, oh, he doesn't like black women or he must not like black women. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I always, and we'll get to it. So Nikki's talking about her connection with Sean growing. Mecca unnecessarily calls her out on not being attracted to Sean. And then she says, well, I wasn't at first. And he's like, well, I get it because I wasn't attracted to Belle. No reason for him to bring that up. No reason for him to say that. Everything was fine. She was sitting there chilling. Like this did not have to come up, right?
And that's what pissed me off. Like I just can't understand. Like, is he just vomiting from the mouth, saying stupid shit, or is he actually trying to hurt her fucking feelings?
He's trying to get her. I think he's trying to get her to do it, bro. I think it's some coward shit. I think he's trying to get her to do it because, like, when he told her she was like what 150 or 115 or 120, and he was 80 or it was 80, 60 or whatever the fuck it was, saying that she liked him more than her. Or yeah, she liked him more than he likes her.
Yeah.
I feel like that's some shit that you say when you want her to just eventually like, okay, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was just this happening again. I don't know that he wants to be the one that makes that determination, although that's what he wants ultimately. And just flatly, he doesn't care. You know, he just doesn't care enough. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But
I wanted to think that was all just playful banter before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
just joking around or some shit, and he just didn't quite care to joke the way he wanted to. But I mean, it seems like he just constantly hurting her feelings for no damn reason. You know what I mean? That shit's just that's shit's torture. It makes no fucking sense. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, nigga, are you stupid or hey, are you doing this shit on purpose?
Well, I'm not gonna too much try to psychoanalyze a nigga because, you know, when we can get into this a little bit, the comment about him, or did we already talk about this? The comment about him peeing himself?
No, we haven't talked about it.
All right. So he talked about peeing himself before spankings. And I've heard some people say that could be an indication of other abuse of another nature. I'm not going to go too far as a speculation on that because that's a very serious accusation. But I think it's been acknowledged that can be indicative of other things having happened to a person, right? And I'm not saying that to make an excuse for him, but I'm just saying the way he handles things could be compromised for a myriad of reasons. And amongst those, a certain type of abuse, possibly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it would be that hard for any of us to believe, based on what we've seen about his familial dynamic, particularly with his father. That nigga's weird. If you saw the TikToks that his dad put out, it's weird. So it's not that far-fetched. I'll just leave it at that. So we don't know what Mecca is dealing with internally. And that's not Bell's responsibility. It's not Bell's fault. I've said repeatedly that whatever your issues are, that's your responsibility to go handle that shit. You don't put that on your person. Own that shit. So I'm not going to speculate on why he does the things he does or how. But the reason ultimately that he's treating Bell Jolie like this is the reason I've said from jump. And this is one of those times where it's not convenient to be right because you don't want to be like. I really enjoyed the birthday scene, not the whole episode, but just that one scene when she was opening her presents and like laughing and smiling when she jumped on him and they were hugging on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like that moment was beautiful.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you want that to be real, right? But obviously, that was a mirage and it dwindled away really quickly. But the bottom line, what he told her is facts for him. He saw her and he thought, she's pretty. You see that and you think that about a lot of people. And I don't think it's fair to speculate what that means about, the type of women he's attracted to, because he can meet somebody with Belle's exact complexion, with Belle's exact height, but he just likes her better for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like attraction is so specific, and some people get caught up on certain things, and there could just be something about Belle that he's just not attracted to enough. Something about her that he just doesn't all the way feel. And if that's his reality, that's his reality. But it's the way he expresses it. It's the time in which he expresses it, the callousness with which he expresses it. That's a problem. It's not the fact that he doesn't think that Belle is everything, because he doesn't have to think that Belle is everything. Like we can think whatever we want to think. We're not in that relationship. I never I never have a problem with somebody not wanting to be with somebody for whatever reason, because a relationship is so personal. Like you're living with that person. You're going to bed with that person. You're waking up smelling their breath. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really fuck with somebody to be with them to that extent. And I don't think we should ever pressure anybody to be with anybody because we like them together, or we think that she's wonderful, or we think that he's wonderful. So why? Of course you should like her. Why wouldn't you want to be with her? Like, not whatever the reason is, he doesn't like her enough. And I've always seen that with him. He just doesn't like her enough. He just doesn't have the maturity or the ability, I guess, based on his vocabulary or whatever the fuck he's been through, to express that in a way that doesn't tear her down or hurt her or embarrass her in front of everybody else and on TV. And that's what's fucked up. And I'm not going to make excuses for that, for whatever he's been through. Don't come on this show then. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always said with this show, with Love Is Blind, there are certain shows that I feel like would have always known in my 20s, whenever, I can't go on that show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I would have got approached for Married at First Sight in my early 20s, nigga. Now, I was already married in my early 20s, but I'm just saying, like, let's pretend in this world I'm single in my early 20s, and I get approached for Married at First Sight. I know I wouldn't have gone. I feel like I wouldn't have gone because I already know that I'm very particular. I already know that I could see one thing and be like, I'm not feeling it. And she could be pretty. I can acknowledge, yeah, she's pretty, but I just don't like her like that. And that's just the way it is. You know, some dudes just, the physical attraction thing, it can be a stickler. And if you know you're like that, it's your responsibility to know better than to put yourself in certain positions. So he should just never came on the show. Like Mecca, that's the thing. Like, you got to dig down into the motivations. Like, what's Adam's motivation? What's Mecca's motivation? These don't appear to be men who aren't able to get women. You know what I'm saying? They may not be able to keep a healthy relationship, but they don't seem to be unable to get women. And if you're not starving in that sense, like I feel like Cameron may have been because he doesn't have a personality, or Wade Khan does because he's cosplaying as a heterosexual man to sell a book, or the way Felipe does because he only gets play at his restaurant when he tells women that he owns it when really it's his parents' restaurant, or who else is there? Or the way Nick does, where he I don't know, Nick is confused. I don't know what's wrong with Nick, honestly. I really don't know what's wrong with Nick. But I feel like the other men, huh?
So I'm just glad they gone.
Yeah, I'm glad he gone too. But I feel like the other men literally had issues in the field of acquiring female companionship. I don't think that's something that that Mecca and Adam necessarily struggled with. So why are they on this show? It has to be for other reasons. It has to be for the fame of it all. And look, we already know that because these men are largely recruited, but I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. What are your thoughts, nigga?
I said, I don't know. I don't know. Like you said, you can't really blame it on. I mean, none of it should be put on her. But regardless of what it is, like it's literal torture for her. So, like I said, I think it's done mostly because of whatever's wrong with him. But you got to be able to hear yourself, or think before you speak or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he said that shit with a smile on his face. That's what fucked me up.
And see, and that's what's so confusing about it. Even the part that we was talking about before when, him talking about the 80-60 of who likes each other more or whatever. It's like, did you not know that that's how it was going to go over? Because even when she asked him, you didn't think I was pretty. And he started explaining, and he's like, "No, I thought you was pretty," and I don't know why he said the part after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have just stopped, like, "No, I thought you was pretty," but he didn't have to be like, but pretty enough for me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just stupid. And so, regardless of your trauma or whatever, like, if you don't have the awareness to know that you finna hurt somebody's feelings, then you can't be talking to people.
And see, that's the thing. That's the
regardless of
thing.
being,
That's the thing. I don't know if he doesn't have the awareness, because so you know the saying, hurt people hurt people. And I think sometimes we take that to mean because you've been hurt, you don't realize you're doing things that are hurting other people. But I think a lot of times hurt people intentionally because they've been hurt. It sounds sadistic, but I mean, I'm just being real. Because they've been hurt, they get something out of seeing other people be hurt, especially if they're able to do it, inflict that on somebody else. Maybe it's misdirected anger, misdirected whatever the fuck. It's unhealthy. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And we can't make excuses for it. Whatever his reasons are for what he's doing, we can debate. You know what I'm saying? We can speculate on that for hours. But bottom line is he did it. And he did it with a smirk. So I feel like it was nefarious. I feel like in that moment, he knew what he was saying was hurtful to her, and he enjoyed it in some ways. And that's a problem. And he needs to be checked for that.
Yeah, it's just hard to believe that. I mean, that'll just piss me off even more. That's why I wanted to just be that he's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that's too easy though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's okay, so he's stupid, but we see in other areas of his life he's able to have his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't appear to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe he can't afford to get his hair rebraided, nigga. I don't know about that. Or maybe that's just a scheduling thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. But other than that, I mean, you know, he seems to pretty much be a responsible adult as far as like his actual handling of business. Like, have we even seen Mecca's home? Did we get to see Mecca's crib? I don't remember seeing his crib.
I don't remember seeing either one of their cribs. We went by his business. I know we went, like they went to the business and he took her with him.
Hey, Chad, are we tripping? Did we get to see Mecca's crib?
I don't remember either one of them showing their crib.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, he works
for sure when everybody went to their house, that's when they just went to work.
He works for a family business like Felipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should all be so lucky for our family to own something and be able to pass it down. Like, that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's how generational wealth is built. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm not going to hold the fact that he works for his family business against him any more than I would hold it against Felipe. I just don't like the way he presents himself as the owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his restaurant. Like, nah, nigga, it's your parents' restaurant, nigga.
I mean, which, you know, Mecca says he works, you know, for the family business, but you know, every time Felipe says, like, you know, our restaurant or whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, that's how Felipe gets bitches.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all he does is walk around and flirt with patrons. That shit's got to be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
And his mama don't care because she think he can do no wrong, which is unhealthy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I don't think we did see it. I don't think we did see their crib.
I don't think we did. I wonder why.
Yeah, it's not that person's responsibility.
Don't she still? I think she might still stay with her family, don't she?
Belgially?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't recall.
It seemed like she might have said something like, I think she might still stay. I don't know.
But anyway, like, so my thing with Mecca, I don't have a problem with him not liking Belgially. I never thought he did, so I'm not. I think some people are so offended by this because they didn't think that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Or that could be possibly it, that he somehow doesn't think that she's the most beautiful thing in the world. Like, nah, I can see why he wouldn't think she was the most beautiful thing in the world. I don't think that there's anything wrong with him for not seeing forever in Belgially. The problem with him is the way he expresses it.
Yeah.
The way that he kind of gets pleasure, I feel like, out of hurting her. And then obviously doing it in that setting with everybody else present.
Somebody said we did see Belle's spot.
Okay.
Did we?
I don't remember it.
I can't remember it either. What happened there? What was there?
Y'all want us to open the lines? Is that what y'all want? Let's see. What time is it? Okay. Tell y'all what. We'll open the lines. And the first... What's today's date? No, we ain't gonna do that. It's August. We'll do 8. The first 8 people to get in, we'll have a conversation with you. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Sean, you can finish up any of your final thoughts about the dinner or Mecca and Belle Jolie. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. The first 8 people to hop in, we'll bring you up on stage. You can have your camera on or not. Totally up to you. And
yeah, that's how I feel, Isis. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter what his problem is. Like, if you gonna rude is rude.
yeah.
So
Yeah, he need to be checked for that, man. Cause and again, I feel like that smirk tells me a lot. Cause it's one thing if you say something like if he's whispering in her ears and it's, you know, you can tell he's trying to be like quiet or discreet about it, and he's saying it like with a sense of earnest, you know what I'm saying? Like, but saying it so casually and with a smirk, nah, he did that shit on purpose. Like he was trying in that moment to let her know again, like, oh no, it's, you know, I can be with you or I cannot. You know what I'm saying? And I do think he likes being in the position of power. And let me put it in the chat. I do think he likes being in a position of power in a relationship. But he gets some satisfaction out of doing that to her, and that's very, very problematic. But at the same time, I don't know why Bill was still sitting at the table after he said that shit.
I think she be trying to get some kind of understanding. You know what I'm saying? She knows something wrong with that fool, and she really like him. You know, I mean, I'm saying even when they was having that one conversation, and he started talking about, you know, it won't be the first woman that put her hands on me. Hey, you know, just a nigga hurt, and she one of those people, you know, that wants to try to heal hurt people. Hey, I think that's why she likes him so much. But
you know, hey, bro, I talked about, you know, people enjoying pain or certain situations. I feel like whoever put her hands on him before, it's because he said some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of what he does. He says some shit that he knows is gonna piss a woman off, and then when he gets violent, like, that makes sense to him. Somehow that environment feeds something in him. I think he likes that. Because even when he said that, he said that with a smirk too. Like, you wouldn't be the first woman to put that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do, nigga. I get hit by bitches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I make them mad, nigga, and they slap me, nigga. Like, it's niggas that actually enjoy it. I was watching a video earlier today, hilarious, nigga. A video on Threads. It's probably on Instagram. It's probably on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, but it was a couple, like a homeless couple. I don't know if they were homeless, but they look homeless in Atlanta, fighting. It was funny because it's a nigga standing right next to him with an ankle bracelet on. But it was like a candid video. They are on the ground. The woman is bigger than the man, right? So he got this nigga on the ground. He surrenders by stretching his arms out like Jesus on the cross, nigga. And she has her both hands on his throat, and she's saying something to him, like, you know, whatever she's telling him, she's correcting him, right?
Yeah.
So they're on the sidewalk. She's got her hands around his throat. He's got his arms out. It's a nigga standing next to him, laughing, wearing an ankle bracelet. They get up. She gets up first, obviously. Helps him up. He hugs her. They kiss. She picks up her shoes. They start walking off.
That's drugs, nigga. Drugs will do that.
But I'm saying, like, that's some people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like that element. You know what I mean? And Mecca,
I've been slapped by plenty of women. So, you know, I guess I don't really have room to talk. But
did you enjoy it?
I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I didn't leave them. What's that look for?
Did they slap you because of things you said or things you did?
I'd have been slapped for both, but I've been slapped a lot over things I've said. It was usually in conversation when I got slapped.
Now, when you said the thing that you were saying that got you slapped, did you know that a slap was coming as a result of what you were getting ready to say, or was it a surprise? Were you ever surprised about the slap?
I was okay. Depending on whatever relationship it was in, like the first few slaps definitely shocked me, but after a while, you kind of know it's coming.
So, but at first, you're not expecting a slap.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking and get slapped.
Are you not expecting a slap because you don't think the person is violent, or you don't think what you're saying is slap worthy?
Mostly because I didn't think the person was violent.
Okay, so you acknowledge that what you were saying was probably slap worthy. You just didn't know if that person would actually slap you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if not everything I said was slap worthy. I've just been with some girls that just like to slap.
Do you find yourself more attracted to women who like to slap?
I mean, that's the question. It's hard to tell.
Oh, my bad, CJ. We've had CJ on in here the whole time. I'm just talking to this nigga about some stupid shit. What's happening? Welcome to the stage, CJ. My fault. What you got?
No problem. Can I be heard?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. I was just been listening. It's okay. I wanted to talk about Mecca a little bit and also Nikki and Sean. I'll get on Nikki and Sean first because I have the least amount of commentary on them. But I think I have an unpopular opinion. I think that Nikki and Sean are the older, more aggressive version of Karen and Miles from season 11, New Orleans. Anybody who saw that season knows that Karen wasn't attracted to Miles. She was crying as she walked down the altar. She was kind of like mean to him at first and treated him similar to the way Caitlyn is treating Devin, but eventually they, slept together and ended up saying yes on decision day and were married for like 2 or 3 years. What I'm trying to say is Sean is 100% weird. I don't think he's gay like everyone else is saying. I think he's just effeminate and sassy. And there are some men who are straight, but they are very effeminate. I think Sean might actually be that on that side of things, because if he was truly gay, I don't think he would be pressuring not only Nikki, but all of the other women on TikTok who have come out on him, said that he wanted to have sex very soon. So I'm not sure that he's gay. I think he really is just a weirdo. Like he's a red pill incel. That's the vibe I get from him. And most red pilled guys and more of the incel guys, they push for sex because they can't get it on their own. So they have to be, well, I don't want to say they have to be, but they feel as though they have to be coercive and like pushy for it because they know if I don't push, a woman isn't going to give it to me. So I think that's where Sean is coming from. I think Nikki is listening to the experts because she has not been able to trust her own judgment. And so she's thinking, okay, they paired me with this man. We are on the same, well, I don't even think they're on the same economic playing field. Someone found his salary and it was nowhere near hers. But I don't know. I really do think Nikki is settling because she came to the show when she got matched and she's thinking they are professionals, so they know better than me in this area. So I'm just going to listen. And plus, Sean is pressing her for sex. So she's just like, okay, well, I'm just going to go for it. But at the end of the day, I wish she had left when Courtney and Nick did. I really don't know why Nikki is still there. And I feel the same way about Tori. I don't know why those two women didn't leave when they had the chance. I don't know if they want to be on TV. I don't know what it is, but I do think that they will say yes on decision day. So I'm going to go and put that out there. I think Nikki will say yes on decision day. So yeah. As for Mecca, on the other hand, I do think Mecca is gay. I think Mecca is one of those who prefers white women who are masculine because deep down they are DL and they can't come out to either their family, their friends, or they feel like they would be judged if they fully come out of the closet. And the reason I'm saying this is because, one, I had an experience with a Black man that's just like Mecca. It was the exact same way. He was very sassy. He was always picking at me. When I would gain literally like 10 pounds, he'd be like, oh, you're fat now. I don't understand. Like, why can't you just lose weight? He acts just like Mecca. And after we broke up, he ended up with a white woman. And now he's with a white man. So I kid you not, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Mecca. I saw Mecca's ex on TikTok. She looks like Caitlin Clark. No offense to that woman, but she does.
Shit.
He verified everything.
Nah, hey, pause. Like, hold on.
No, she really does. Like, if you go on TikTok and you look up Mecca's ex, I'm sure it'll pop up. She looks like Caitlin Clark. People in the comments, if y'all have seen it, you can verify it. That's what she looks like.
Yeesh.
And she sounds very masculine. Like she's the basketball player that Mecca was talking about, where they had like a summer fling and then she went to play basketball. It's her. She verified it. Mecca went under her comments and said, yep, this is true. This is facts. Anyway, my point is,
and if you recall, I mean, cut you off, but he talked about her like that was his long lost love.
Yeah, he did. They were only
like,
together
I was almost there with her. She left to go play ball, but like it sounded like if she hadn't left to go play ball, like that's where he wanted to be.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And it sounds like from the TikTok video I saw, it sounded like that was her shooting her shot at him, basically saying, if you want to come back, you can. Like, go watch the video. I'm telling you, when the way she sounded and the way that he responded in the comments, it sounded like they're trying to get back together after this ends. So I'm assuming he and Belle didn't end up together. But the woman is very masculine. I'm telling you right now, give it like maybe once Logic passes away or his grandmother passes away, Mecca's gonna come out the closet. He's not a straight man. He is DL, and the reason that he doesn't like Belle is because number one, she's Black, and number two, she is too feminine. Like she's not masculine enough, and she's too Black. That's what it is for Mecca.
That's wild.
I have an experience with a man who is just like Mecca. I kid you not. He would gaslight me, talk shit about my looks, say weird stuff all the time. And like I said, after we broke up, he got with a white woman. Now he's with a white man. So, you know, it is what it is. I think that I do think that they might end up saying yes on decision day. They might even still be together to this day, like Katina and Olajuwon from a previous season, but they won't last. And I really hope that Belle does not let that man dim her light. And I really hope that she keeps she is an empath and she has a beautiful spirit. And I think Mecca sees that and he wants to break her because he is broken. He is an example of hurt people. And you guys said that he might be just like poking or he might not understand. No, he knows what he's doing. And people keep calling Courtney mean-spirited and evil. I think that's Mecca. I do think Courtney is evil, but I think Mecca is evil too. He has been hurt so much that now he wants to hurt everybody else, and especially Black women. The reason why he's also going in on Nikki so hard when Nikki hasn't done anything to him is because Nikki is a Black woman. He does not like Black women. He has daddy issues. He has mommy issues. And any Black woman that they had paired him with would have gotten this treatment, even if it was like a biracial woman that looked like the girl from Love Island. He probably would be mean to her too, just because she's half Black. That's really how I feel about Mecca. Somebody said I'm projecting. No, I'm not projecting to whoever said that. I am using deductive reasoning. There is a difference. I'm not projecting on Mecca. I'm using everything that I've seen from him. I'm on Threads. I've seen most of his comments to people on Threads. I saw where he said that Sofia Vergara is his dream woman. I saw what his ex looked like, and I saw Mecca in her comments. I saw everything else. So, yeah, no. It's deductive reasoning, and I give it 10 to 15 years. I promise you I'm right about Mecca. He's going to come out the closet if he hasn't already. So, yeah. That's where I will leave it.
All right, CJ. Take it from me, man. When you share your opinion online, not everybody gonna agree with you, but I appreciate you coming on here and sharing it because you at least gave me some shit to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen, I'll
Really.
leave it on this. Because you
Yeah.
know, a lot of black women say this and people don't believe us, but I promise you, when we say that the masculine white woman to DL pipeline is real, it's very real. Like when you see a black man who only dates white women and those white women look a certain way, 9 times out of 10, those men are bisexual. 9 times out of 10. Like I'm not talking about the black men who date like the women who look like I don't know who's a beautiful like a Angelina Jolie. No, I'm not talking about those types. I'm talking about the ones who look like what Mecca's ex looks like. If they are used to dating women that look like that, yeah, that's what it is. So I'll leave it there. Thank you. I love you guys.
Thank you so much. Love
Appreciate
you too.
it.
Appreciate it. All right. Well,
That was deep.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. All right. So I'll respond a little bit. First of all, thank you again. Thank you again. I do think that Sean is also on that spectrum. And I think that part of the reason that he is so forceful, not only with Nicki, but with all the women who came out on TikTok, is because he's trying to prove something, if not to everybody else, to himself. You know what I mean? Like the fact that he came up in the church, like wasn't he a preacher's son or something like that? That carries a lot of weight when it comes to sexuality and what's accepted and what's not. I think there may have been a bit of, him always having to suppress who he actually is. And I don't know, it's just the way he deals with Nicki, it doesn't to me feel like a man who just has this strong desire for this woman. Who it doesn't feel like he sees Nicki and thinks, "Oh, she's so beautiful. I just want her, so I want to be with her so bad." Because if that were the case, I'm telling y'all, it would feel different. There would be a lot more tenderness to it. There would be like this. There would be a lot more patience because if you really like somebody, like I said, you want them to not only allow it, but you want them to enjoy it. You can't enjoy it unless the other person is enjoying it too. That's what makes it great. when you're seeing the expressions of pleasure and joy on their face when they're participating into it with you, like that's what makes it good. It's not the fact that you get the access. That's just a means to an end. You know what I'm saying? And the way it's always felt with Sean and Nicki, it's not like he's pursuing her because he loves her or because he thinks she's so beautiful. It's because he's trying to accomplish something. He wants to check a box, or and I feel like this being on television is the ultimate opportunity for him to show the world that he likes women's.
He been delivered.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jessie Woo. And fuck whoever keeps taking her videos down. Cause she been calling this shit out. She been calling out Chris Colleen, as she puts it. And her videos keep getting taken down, but she'll put it right the fuck back up, nigga. So we support that, nigga. We support that kind of energy. And whoever's behind taking that shit down, fuck y'all. But yeah, so that's the one point where I will like stand in opposition to what CJ had to say. I do think that that Sean's motivation for being so forceful, not only with Nicki but with these other women, is because he's trying to prove something. And maybe with them he's trying to prove it to himself, but with us, or with this case with Nicki, he's trying to prove it to the world, and then turn around and position himself as some sort of relationship guru, which is fucking ridiculous. But as far as Mecca is concerned, like that speculation, hey, I'm ignorant to it, so I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I believe her.
You know what I'm saying, like if we found out 6 months from now that he's dating the dude, I don't think any of us would be shocked.
Nah, it would. The reason I believe her is because I don't know, shit just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if I look back at from what she said, if I look back at the season, like a lot more shit makes sense. So You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I went and looked up. I went to TikTok and looked up Mega's ex. Like she,
Is it Steve
yeah,
Nash?
yeah, it was pretty accurate. Nigga. I mean, it's. I mean, you know, it's. There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, she does have, you know, some bone structure. So, you know, I see what you mean. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, I don't know. It makes sense.
Yeah, bounce. Okay, so if that's the case, that does explain a little bit more too. Like I said, because I do feel like some of this is nefarious. I really do. I feel like the things that he says, the timing, the way he sets the shit up, like even back with telling her that you like me more than I like you, like he started that conversation.
Yeah.
Just like in this case, he brought up not being attracted, and it's the thing, like just like Chris said at the beginning of the clip that I put at the beginning of this video, Chris from It Takes Two show. I hope they're at 15,000 by now, but let's get them to 15,000. But it's like Chris said, man, we've been saying this from the jump. It never felt like he likes her enough. It felt like he recognized that she's pretty. You can't deny that Belle Gilly is a pretty girl. Like that would be a lie for anybody to say anything different. She's objectively pretty, right? So he acknowledges that. But pretty, when we talking about marriage, pretty ain't enough. You got to feel like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that every day. You know what I mean? So I just never felt like he felt that way about her. And that's okay if he doesn't. That's okay. If he doesn't see that for her, cool. Somebody does. And somebody will, and she'll have that, right? But it's the way he's going about expressing that, the way that I feel like is leading her on, you know, with this whole we're gonna say yes on decision day. Because I already said I feel like they would say yes on decision day, and then by the time we get to the reunion, we'll find out about all the fucked up shit that's happened in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't think he wants to be the one to break up with her on TV, which I think is another motivation for this, that he can't do it because then he looks like the bad guy. Belle has been perfect throughout this whole experiment, right? Like even in moments where she could go off on him, like right now at this table, she's not. You know, maybe we'll see it because did the dinner end or did we leave it at the dinner?
Now we left at the dinner, didn't we? I think it was right after their conversation. Wasn't it right after their conversation when she was sitting there?
The episode ended with them still seated at the table.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so maybe she, you know, does end up piping up, but even in this moment where she has every right to completely go left on this nigga, she's not doing that. So I feel like that says something. I feel like that indicates that he feels like because of her exemplary behavior throughout this experiment, he has to put her in positions from time to time to see if he can push her to that limit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why he's joking in the car. Like women have hit me before. Like you can do it. Like please hit me so we can end this and I don't look like a complete asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that might be part of his motivation and the nefariousness behind it is to get her to be fed up with the shit. But yeah, the bottom line is he has never liked her enough. And we do need to stop making excuses for that or for the way he's treating her because of whatever he went through in his past, like in his childhood. That's not her fault. That's not her responsibility to fix, or that's not a cross that she needs to bear, you know, in this marriage. But yeah, man, the clips for next week, I don't know how much you can take from it. They think now
it's gonna be wild.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be wild.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be wild. I mean, this is all for the drama, right? There is no. This show can never claim to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Because from the couples dinners to the group therapy sessions to the fact that they're including a non-therapist and Paul, who is just a nigga off TV giving his opinion, in my opinion, who dresses.
They asking for the next caller. Are there any more callers?
Ain't nobody else in line. Nobody else want to talk to us, man. CJ was the only one want to holler at us. Hey, it's cool because as soon as this is over, I'm about to go. I got some sushi that I've been waiting on, nigga. I went to Central Market today and grabbed some spicy crab rolls, nigga. So I'm planning on fucking that up after this. But yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to my spicy crab rolls. If y'all ain't gonna hop in there, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like having them go and do this.
Somebody said they thought Paul was gay. I did too when I first started watching.
Nah, that nigga got a hoe. I mean, well, like, that don't mean nothing. Anyway, we'll get off of that, nigga.
By the end of this live, everybody gonna be gay.
For real, nigga.
I'm questioning Devin now, goddamn.
Nah. Devin the only dude I respect now.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Just because he's the only one that wasn't on that bitch shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think when they all get in the same house, we're gonna see some cracks in those characters they've been building.
No, he's not. He's not. We're just he's not. At least
See,
we have no. I have no reason to think he is. You know what I'm saying?
He had a kimono on with a brooch, nigga.
So did I, nigga.
Yeah, but you was making fun of him, nigga. And you light skinned, nigga. Light skinned niggas get away. I'm just saying, nigga. Nigga, Drake made it to where y'all could do well, not Drake. It started off way back in the day, nigga, Lionel Richie and shit. But
man,
hey, if a dark nigga would have laid on the album cover like Lionel Richie, he'd have been labeled as gay, nigga.
Wasn't Mike the first one to lay down?
That's why Mike had to get light skinned, nigga. Dark skinned niggas couldn't do that shit. Oh shit. Oh. For real. You want to get away with that type of shit, you got to be light skinned, nigga.
Hey, fuck you, nigga. That was funny, though. Nigga. That was funny. That was funny. Fuck you, but that was funny, nigga.
Yeah, people start questioning if I showed up in a cardigan, nigga.
That's shit. Funny. I can't even say shit, nigga. That shit was funny, nigga. That was funny as hell. That was funny.
Oh shit.
Damn. Now you got me. Nigga, you cooked me on that one, nigga. You got me.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, no, I think we gotta hold the L on this one. Light skinned bros. I'm not even gonna that shit was funny, nigga. That shit was funny. That shit was funny, nigga.
Oh shit.
That shit was funny, nigga. Okay, so yeah, so them going to Sean cannot wear a cardigan. Them going to this couples retreat, brother. This is obviously just pure setup for drama.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, it can't be nothing but drama. I can't wait though, nigga. I hope some real shit pop off. Like, what if Mecca goes and tries to spit at Michelle?
That would be great. For TV, for content, that would be highly entertaining. I would thoroughly enjoy that. I hope Mecca.
If Felipe get drunk, he probably gonna holler at anybody.
Yeah, if Mecca got fucked up and then just like said some shit, like. Because it wouldn't be too much, but if he said, like, it could be too much. But he was just like, I really think you're pretty. You know what I'm saying? Just some random ass shit. That would be great. Then we can talk about that. That would be fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't want Belle Jolie to I don't want her to participate in this anymore. Like she needs to get up and leave.
Yeah.
She needs to get up and leave. Like, the fact that he said that shit so casually at that table and then to her face with a smile on his face, not pretty enough for me or pretty enough for me? Nah. Like, nah, man.
That's wild.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
The girls I talked to would have slapped the shit out of me right there at the table. I'm just saying.
I think that's what he was expecting, nigga. He doesn't understand how she ain't slapped him yet.
Yeah.
Everything he's done in the past to get somebody to slap him would have worked by now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't working on her.
Nah, she too cool, calm, and collected.
All right, y'all. We're 2 hours in, so you know me. Nigga, once you get 2 hours, I start looking for the exit. But it's 348 people in here right now. Thoroughly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please go ahead and hit the like button if you ain't did that already. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000. That's my goal.
Thank you for all my new subscribers. Everybody that's been coming and subscribing, I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for everybody that's going and following Sean, even though that nigga ain't dropping videos yet, nigga.
I be going live and shit. Nah, I got some shit I'm working on. For real this time.
But yeah, appreciate all of y'all. And again, if you do not currently follow or subscribe to It Takes Two Show, if y'all fuck with me, you'll fuck with It Takes Two Show. If you never watched them before, if you fuck with me, you fuck with It Takes, because they're real. Another thing, like, we talk about supporting like Black love and Black business. They are a healthy example of Black love. Like the way they talk about their relationship, the way they intermingle that into these shows and talk about how it relates to the relationships they watch on these shows. Is you can tell they have a very healthy relationship, and that's always good to see. And they're just honest. You know what I'm saying? They're honest, and they're not ever on here trying to be popular. They're not ever on here trying to echo what they think people want to hear. And that's what I look for with reviewers, man. I fuck with people who are telling their truth, and whether I agree with it or not, as long as it's authentically them and they at least occasionally make good points or make a nigga laugh or chuckle, I fucks with that. But with It Takes Two Show, they are excellent, and they're honest. So if y'all fuck with me, you'll fuck with them. But I'm sure a lot of y'all already know that already. So, you know, I'm probably talking to the choir right now. But definitely go subscribe if you haven't yet, because we need to get them. There's no reason they shouldn't already be at 15,000. They've been trying to get to 15,000 for way too long, nigga. They should have been there about 3 videos ago for sure. But we're all trying to get to 100,000. So all of y'all help us do that, you know. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for getting me to 6K. And I'm gonna stop rambling. But we'll see y'all soon.
For sure.
Good night.